That's too much, Sada. You went too big. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and as we are starting technically a new series, welcome if you are new here. We are watching season 2 of Young Royals today. I have already reacted to season 1. I finished my reactions to that last week, so if you want to go catch that first and you haven't seen it, then I will put a little link to it up here, and you can go watch all of those and then come back and watch my season 2 reactions. But without further ado, let's just get into season 2. I wonder how it's going to open. Disclaimer, I know that obviously the first 4 minutes of season 2 came out a while back now. I have not watched it because I wanted this to be my first reaction and didn't want to spoil anything for myself. I also haven't watched the trailer for season 2, so I know nothing. I'm going into it completely blind, other than obviously knowing what happened in season 1. So hopefully there's going to be some good reactions. Is this a flashback? Or are they back? They can't be back together. He's dreaming. I was gonna say, like, what would they be doing in season 2 if they'd already put them back together whilst we weren't watching? Ugh, fuck off, August. I'm sorry, isn't gonna fucking cut it. Oh, Eric. Oh, because he's still pissed off at his mum, isn't he? Because his mum knew that August was the one that released the video and essentially blew up his life. And his mum did nothing about it. Which, I mean, what is she going to do about it? They're trying to sweep it under the rug. Causing more drama about the video isn't a great thing to be doing at this moment in time. But obviously she's thinking as the queen rather than thinking as Villa's mom. I was saying at the end of season 1 that it seemed like season 1 ended with Villa being so alone. And this is just like feeding into that. He must miss Eric so much right now because he pretty much has no one. He's gonna light it on fire. Dark. I like it. I get the impression that Villa is someone that you don't really want to cross. Like, he's very sweet, he's very kind, he seems quite reasonably laid back in general, but clearly if you cross him, you are fucked, you are completely cut out. And he hates August. August should watch himself because Villa has power. We can't forget that he is the prince. Yeah, I think he means that. Who the fuck is Marcus? What about August and Sada? What? Is Marcus Simon's new love interest? No. No. I'm not on board with this. I mean, although I'm not on board with this. I want them to be together. They do love each other, and I don't think that either of them are going to be happy without each other. Not truly. However, I do still feel that their relationship's doomed. Sue me. Things would be a lot easier with someone else. I mean, easier is not always good. Easier is not always the best option, but things would be easier. I changed my mind. I'm not on board with this. I don't like it.
Alltså, är inte pappa i stallet? Har du varit på karaoken på Tompas? Du borde följa med någon gång. Om du kan sjunga så där. Kommer jag succé.
Don't join him. He's clearly asking you out on a date.
Okay.
Oh, Simon knows that he's asking him out on a date, I think.
I test för att bli en fulländad. Här går det. Jag smyger in på 3-årsfest och gör någonting som får hela festen att stanna upp. Du måste inte om det. Det är klart att det är din tradition. Hon är inte...
Well, that was fucking terrifying. Shit. He's had a hell of a lot of practice putting on a mask. Did she really just start a fucking fire? That's too much, Sada. You went too big. Marcus. Shit, because Villa's gonna turn up as well, isn't he? Fuck.
Alltså tack så jättemycket, verkligen.
Det är lugnt, det verkar vara en nödsituation. Men du...
Why the fuck did he sit in the back? It's not a taxi. You get a lift from, I mean, I don't know if we can call him a friend yet, but you get a lift from a friend. Why the fuck would you sit in the back seat?
Det är ingen taxi.
Yeah, what? What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Vem har gett dig rätt att lämna skolan? Se vad projekten säger.
Yeah, you go get August.
Ville! Välkommen tillbaka.
Yeah, hi.
Va?
För att du ska säga kronprinsen till mig.
He's not fucking joking.
Kronprinsen måste förstå. Utmana mig. Säg upp mig vad jag ska göra. Se vad som händer.
Yeah, Villa's not fucking playing anymore. I love this for Villa. Because clearly, I mean, season 1, Villa was just struggling with the power and responsibilities that he had as prince. Now he's like, fuck this. If I have to deal with all this shit because I'm the crown prince, I'm going to exploit the privileges that I have. Fuck yes, go for it, mate. Fucking go for it. Especially with assholes like this. Welcome in.
Insisterar så kan jag göra ett undantag.
Nej.
Thought you would fucking say that.
Nej. Hallå.
Shit. I mean, this was gonna happen sooner or later, wasn't it? You both knew that you were gonna run into each other. You go to the same school. You're in the same year, are you not? I mean, you have classes together. Still fucking awkward though.
Problemet med just Simon, det är att han har noll förståelse för din situation. Ni är från helt olika världar.
He does have a point there. No. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I do think that Simon was naive in going into the relationship. I've said this before. And I do think that there's parts of Villa's situation that Simon just didn't get. But you're an asshole. You're clearly a fucking asshole. And at least Villa and Simon shared similar values. You and Villa don't. So fuck right off.
Han lämnade dig helt ensam.
Men vad fan ska jag göra då?
Gör vad du behöver. Snacka inte med honom. Titta inte på honom om du inte pallar.
Men vi har ju samma lektion.
Yeah, they're in the same classes. I don't think that's gonna work.
Men vadå?
Han har fuckat upp helt enkelt. Han får ge dig den spacen du behöver.
Ja, alltså om jag var du då hade jag raderat allt. Ta bort alla bilder, blocka hans nummer, skaffa ett rebound. Det funkade ju för mig när Jasmina dumpade mig.
Vad ska han hålla på med Marcus då eller?
Varför inte?
What's people's opinions on what Villa did? Do people generally think that he is in the wrong, like Simon's friends, or are people more neutral on it, or are people on Villa's side? What's the general opinion on where people lay on that? I mean, the first time I watched it, I was very, very much on Villa's side and was like, Simon, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why would you even expect him to do anything different than what he did? Second time watching, I was much more in the middle and I could see more the pain that Simon was suffering and understand more why he was so hurt by it. So I'd be really interested to know where you all stand on that.
Okej, ta ifrån honom allt han bryr sig om.
Förlåt, men bryr sig August om något annat än sig själv?
Ja, han älskar ju att vara perfekt och lagkapten, makten.
Yep.
Okej, jag kommer straffa honom.
Power.
På mitt sätt.
If he takes away his reputation and his power, August will be fucking broken. I mean, even at the moment, just threatening to do that, I think the not knowing when and what is going to come for him is killing August. He needs that control. Sarah and August have so many similarities. They're also kind of both in a similar situation at the moment where they're living above their means, well, at least trying to, and trying to hide that fact. I need them to be together. I need to see what would happen if they were together. I need to see whether it crash and burns or actually whether they both help each other become... Because I genuinely do think that for both of them, not that I think that Sarah is a bad person in any way, but I think that both of them have insecurities that are massively impacting their actions. And I think that maybe if they were both to have that relationship, if it was real and they could support each other and help mend each other, then that would probably be a really good thing for both of them.
God morgon.
God morgon, fröken Ramirez.
Varsågod och sitt.
He literally can't stop looking at him. Oh, Villa is so hooked on Simon.
Får jag låna fan av det?
I bet you didn't even forget a pencil. I bet you had a fucking pencil, but you were like, what can I do to have a conversation with him? I love it. I love it, but I'm also a bit like, Simon did say, he essentially said to him, I'm not willing to put myself in that position. So I kind of feel like Villa has to respect that and stay away to a certain extent. He does. Simon's friends are right in the fact that Simon essentially asked for space and Villa should be respecting that. I mean, I don't want him to respect that because I do want to see them together, but he should be respecting that.
Då så, treorna kan börja. Varsågoda.
What the fuck is Villa doing?
Treorna tar först. Vem är det som har bestämt det? Det är ju tradition.
Jo, men det är en fråga för eleverna sinsemellan.
I fucking love it. Villa is literally taking all of August's power. Villa's there like, oh, you're meant to go first, August. Like, fuck you are. Who's the Crown Prince? Oh, I think that's me. I fucking love it. I mean, I loved Villa in season 1, but I love Sassy taking his power back Villa in season 2 so much more. Yeah, what do you say, August?
Gör som du vill. Perfekt.
Thought so.
Varsågoda! Varmt välkomna. Jag skulle fixa henne på herrgården i utbyte mot att du höll tyst om den här videon.
She didn't tell anyone.
Till fucking skolledningen och predikade om hur mycket du förtjänar det här stipendiumet. Vem annars kan ha sagt det? Du var den enda som såg det.
Det var inte jag.
Nej, men hur fan vet han då?
I didn't even think, that didn't even cross my mind that he might think that she told Villa. But yeah, obviously, that is the most logical thing to think, because in August's mind, no one knows about it, no one saw him, and Sarah is the only one that came to him and essentially tried to blackmail him. Well, no, did blackmail him. There's no essentially tried to about the situation. She did blackmail him. And it looks like she didn't hold up her end of the bargain. But she did. She did not tell Villa.
Jag har gjort det. Jag har stått med den bara knän. Han försöker bara skämma ut mig varje jävla chans han får. Jag bara går och väntar. Väntar på den där jävla käftsmällen som kommer när jag minst anar det.
This is what I'm saying. The not knowing. The fact that Villa's kind of like playing with him and has made a threat and said, I will make your life a living hell. But the fact that August doesn't know what and when it's coming, that's what's going to break him. Villa actually doesn't have to do anything. He just has to threaten it and watch and wait. And August will just crumble. Yeah, I do think that they can help each other.
Lyft min hand med din handtag. Kortet.
I like this. I like this for them. I mean, I wasn't expecting this. I don't even know what to say. All from just touching his chest. Fuck me. His friends are trying to protect him. And yeah, I get that. And I do agree with them. I don't think that Villa necessarily did something wrong. Which, I mean, I think that's... It's a very grey area, is what it is. Because he did hurt Simon. But I understand his decision. But saying that, if Simon feels like he needs space and he needs to move on, then I agree with his friends. Simon needs to be honest with Villa and tell him straight. And then Villa needs to respect that. I don't get the opinion that that is actually what Simon wants. I think that he still has feelings and still kind of wants to be around Villa. So we'll see what happens. No, you can't.
Jag har tänkt på det hela livet.
It's not a good thing.
Få space. Hans, om du är den enda som jag känner att jag kan prata om. Men Ville, snälla. Fattar du inte att du har sårat mig?
Yeah.
Jag kan inte vara nära dig just nu. Vad kan jag göra, snälla?
He's told you what to do. Give him some space. And I do think that he will come back to you. But he kind of needs that space right now because this hurts too much for him right now.
Då pratar han ju också. Vi kan väl sitta någon annanstans. Vad sa du? Det finns hur mycket plats.
He's like started a fucking revolution. I fucking love it. All of the juniors are now like, why? Why would I listen to you? Fuck. He's just getting angrier and angrier. The more Simon pulls away from him, the more anger he is getting towards August. But my thing is, I don't think that that's a good thing. I think that for you to successfully beat August in this game that you're trying to play, you have to remain fairly calm and collected. If you get too emotional, you are going to play your hand way too quickly, and I think that it's going to blow up in your face. That's my prediction. We'll see if that happens, but that is my prediction.
Allt det här är ditt fel.
Vad är det som har hänt?
Simon är på dejt med någon annan.
Okej.
3 djupa andetag.
Nej, jag menar det. Jag vill inte vara fucking kronprins.
Sluta nu.
No, we know.
Det är hysteriskt. Sätt mig på
Is he going to renounce his title?
Får hela svenska folket höra istället.
Vi lyssnar, kronprinsen.
Ja, så här. Jag tänker inte hålla något fucking tal på det här jävla jubileet, okej? Och jag tänker fan inte vara kronprins längre heller. Jag tänker inte bli kung. Jag är seriös, på riktigt. Om ni inte lyssnar så...
Yeah.
Jag kommer gå till pressen.
Shit. He is uncontrollable now. I don't know how I feel about this. I fully support Villa, and I can see how much it's hurting him, and he's made it incredibly obvious that this was never what he wanted. And I mean, anyone could have guessed that even before he came Crown Prince. He never asked for this. He never wanted this. He hates this. I don't know. I mean, he could renounce it. He could renounce his... Surely he can renounce his claim to the throne. The thing is, I was about to say, that's a hell of a big move. That's a hell of a big gesture to play for Simon. But I actually don't think that it would be just for Simon. I think that he hates everything to do with being Crown Prince, not just the fact that it's broken up his relationship with Simon. It's not like he'd be giving up something that he's always wanted, a job that, you know, he's not like he's giving up something that he truly cares about. He'd be giving up something that he completely resented the whole time. So maybe that's the fucking best option. Maybe that is the explanation. I said I don't know how they're going to go on from here. I don't know how they could get back together with him being Crown Prince. Maybe that is the answer. He just decides to not be the Crown Prince. That was such a good episode. So many things happened that I was so excited about. Things that I was looking forward to in season 2. Like, basically, Villa going completely off the rails. I fucking love it. Him using his power to beat August down. Oh my god, so good. Although he is clearly having a bit of a breakdown and he is not doing well mentally. So I don't love that quite so much, because I would love for Villa to actually just genuinely be happy, which we don't see very often. Also, oh my god, August and Sarah. It was better than I even thought it would be. Genuinely. I do think... I was saying, I'm not sure if it will blow up in their faces. I'm not sure if it would be a massive disaster or if it would be incredibly helpful for them both. I think it would be incredibly helpful for them both. I think that they would genuinely make a really good couple. I think that Sarah gets it. Sarah understands him in a way that not a lot of other people do. She sees past all of the bullshit. She sees past the mask that he puts up. And I think that they could both genuinely really understand each other. And I think that the sides to Sarah that she doesn't show to a lot of people, the sides to her that she doesn't show Felice, but I think that she could show those sides to August. Oh, I ship it so hard. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. Obviously, if you joined my channel for my Young Royals reactions, this will be the first reaction that you've seen from me of my initial reaction to the show. So I hope that you enjoyed it. It would mean so much to me if you would like this video. And if you're enjoying my reactions, then you could always subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time.